Hello, welcome to our Friday session of Mrs. Hewitt's Spelling at Home. So for our Key Stage 1 children today, we always look at a word, what we call a root word, and then we look at building some suffixes onto that word to make longer words. And sometimes you have to do special spelling rules so that the words are spelled correctly in the end. So today we're going to look at the word hope. Okay, I'm just going to show it to you here so you can remember how we spell that. And you can see we've got the split digraph O sound there. So that is the word hope. Okay, now I'm going to show that to you as part of the what we call a morpheme frame, or like a word grid. And this is how we build our words. So what we do is we have our root word hope, and then these are the different endings that we can add on to that word to build longer words. Okay, so what I want you to do is have a look at that, and then you're going to have to write the words out like a word sum. But when you do that, you'll find that you need to take some letters out or change some of them a little bit to make sure that your final word is spelt correctly. So you can see here we've got hope, and if we add this S on the end, we get the word hopes. Okay, if we have the word hope, but we want to say it in the past tense, so we want to say hoped, we add the ed because we know that the ed suffix is our past tense suffix. Okay, that's what we pop on if we want to make the word happen in the past, to say that I did it before. But you can see here the word hope has an e on the end, and we also have an ed. So if we joined those together, we'd end up with a double e, and that would end up saying hoppied. Okay, which isn't how we spell it. So we have to do something very special. We have to drop this e off here when we add a suffix that starts with a vowel. And you can see the same thing happens here for hoping. Okay, we lose the e from the end of hope when we add a suffix. So that's a bit that attaches on the end of the word that starts with a vowel. Because you can see the ed starts with the vowel e, and the ing starts with the vowel, the letter I. So we end up with hopes and hoping without that e from hope. So we drop the e, add ing is a nice little way to remember it. But we actually do the same with the ed as well, okay, so we don't end up with that double e there. So there are three word sums there: hopes, hoped, and hoping. Now we also, if we go back to our word grid, we've got this suffix here, which is full. You'll notice that this has only got one L. Okay, so when we use the word full to say like I'm full up or the glass is full, we have two L's on there for the word full as a word on its own. When we add full to other words and it's a suffix, like grateful or hopeful, we only have one L. Beautiful is another one, okay? We only have one L on that full. So you can see here we've got hope, full. So you can say, I'm very hopeful that you will remember these spelling rules. Okay, so we've got hopeful. And we've also got, I can add another suffix, this ly one, which makes it an adverb. We've got hopefully. And when we've got hopefully, that is why we end up with that double L in hopefully. So hopefully, hopefully. And I've written those words just here so you can see how the sums work. So hope plus full is hopeful, and hopefully is hopefully. So hopefully you will remember how to spell all these words that come from that root word hope. Okay, so there's 5 words that we have learnt today. We've learnt hopes, hoped, hoping, and hopeful, and hopefully. So what I want you to do is to practice writing those 5 words, okay? So see if you can remember how to write them. When we finish this video, you can write them, and also if you can, try and pop them into a sentence or two. I've written, you can use the same sort of sentence. You'll see what I've done here. So I've done, I hoped that I would win, or I was hopeful that I would win. And I've practiced spelling hoped and hopeful there, hopeful with one L, okay? I hoped that I would win, I was hopeful that I would win. They're my 2 sentences. So now it's your turn to go and build those words from the word hope. You can always rewind the video if you need to pause it on the word grid or pause it on the sums that you can see. So have a go at practicing writing those words and see if you can put them into a sentence. Okay, and that is it. Have a lovely weekend. I'll see you back here on Monday. Bye.